Okay, so back from sport, and I'm going to actually read from my list. It's not very long, but this is going to be the longest Emikin video ever, so I'm sorry. This SMS from my friend, so a text message from my friend, and it said, I deleted the damn text message, and I tried to lock it, and I guess you can't do that on these phones or something, I don't know. And instead of blocking it, I ended up deleting it right away, so that was awesome. But basically it said, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone, and I don't know, that just made me feel pretty damn good. And like, it's sad at the same time, but like, it was just like, ah, because like, here in Germany you never really know how good of friends you are with people. And that, so when something like that happens, it feels pretty good. Okay, second point, I'm trying to go fast. So we were in Geschichte, history class, and we just started talking about when Germany became one country in like 1871. Um, and there was this guy, Otto von Bismarck, who was, he was like the chancellor, and basically he's the reason that Germany was able to like unite. And so basically, he's actually kind of like, I mean okay, I'm really into history, so I can get really into these things. But basically, just think of him as the George Washington of Germany. And we start talking about him in Geschichte and in history, and my teacher was like, and you all know who he is, right? And two of the girls were like, you know, like, and I'm in four, so you can take 2 hours or 4 hours of a class, and like 4 hours means that you're like really into it. So I'm in the 4 hour history class. So that means these people should like history, like they should have had some sort of interest in this, or like, at least they should have, I don't know, they should have had this in class beforehand. And and these two girls were like, you know, I've heard the name before, but I mean, I wasn't really sure what he did. What? What? There is no one in the entire United States of America who doesn't know what George Washington did. I'm sorry. Like, there are some really dumb people in the US. But everyone knows what fucking George Washington did. Or Thomas Jefferson, or, I don't know, Benjamin Franklin. We know those names. We know what they did. I'm fucking Otto von Bismarck and you're German, you don't know what he did? Okay, I'm sorry. That's not okay. Anyway. The next thing, oh, this is just about how Germans are so, like, honest about everything. Like, I got my haircut, looking good. And when I first got it cut, I thought it looked okay, but a few people had directly told me that they thought it looked better longer. And then, like, 3 days later, my host mom and my host brother were like, it looks a lot better now. They hadn't said anything to me before about it looking bad, but then when it looked better, they were like, yeah, your hair looks better now. Thanks, like, thanks for telling me that it looked bad in the first place. Okay, the next thing, I'm almost done, is about Nachwürzen, and this is when, so someone makes food and you're eating, and they really criticize the food a lot. And they'll be like, no, this doesn't taste good or something, and like, everyone has to have like their opinion on the food, and like, I don't know, I just eat, like, I'm not really into, like, I don't really care what food tastes like, to be honest, I just gotta eat, but here you have to like, be opinionated about your food, and normally, in my family at least, there's no spice, so there's no like salt and pepper sitting on the table, like the idea is that all of that is already in the meal. And if you like, I've done it a few times where like, because I like naturally just kind of like throw some pepper on food normally. And I've done it a few times where I'm like, oh, like pepper, it's not on the table yet, and I'll like go get it and like put it on my food. And I've realized by now that that's like an insult. Like that's Nachwürzen, and that's like, that means your food tastes like shit, and I need to put this seasoning in it so that it tastes better. Which like, was never my intent. But just know that if you're in Germany, don't Nachwitz. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Schluss. Bye.